What's good, YouTube? And this is Seafoot Smo from Smo's Martial Arts, my expression of martial art, founder. And I just want to make a quick video on a certain subject. And I try and stay out of politics as much as I can, but it's not really political, but it's got to do with the NFL and whatnot. But in last week's game of the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans, right? The Kansas City Chiefs, well, not just the Kansas City Chiefs, but the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans were booed by the fans, right? They were booed by the fans during the national anthem because the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans decided to, I don't know if it was kneel for the anthem, but they took arms, whatever, because of the whole racism thing and whatnot, right? Now, I don't know if this had to do with the political or the racism or whatever, but Kansas, and this was in Kansas City, right? Kansas City Chiefs. You racist motherfuckers. And I know people who live in that state who say it is a racist state. But the Kansas City Chiefs just won you a Super Bowl, right? Now people are going to say, oh, well, the NFL is rigged, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I know the NFL is rigged. But this team just won you a Super Bowl last year, right? And you're booing them? You're booing this team that just won you a Super Bowl. Some teams don't even get to the playoffs. And this team, which is composed of all black players, just won you a Super Bowl. Led by a black quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. And you guys have the audacity to boo this team. If I was Patrick Mahomes, if I played for that team, I'd throw an interception. I go 0-15 that year for you fucking ungrateful fucks. I mean, come on. These athletes are putting their lives on the line for your entertainment. And you boo them? You're not really making a difference anyway because the fan, and this is the ironic part about it too. Listen, if you want to boycott the NFL, boycott the NFL. But don't get mad at me, people like me who still enjoy to watch football. Boycott it, that's cool, but leave me alone. I still like to watch the sport. Don't get mad at me, you know? Quit trying to shove your boycott bullshit down my throat. It's funny that these boycotters and these fans that attended the game, they paid for a seat and a ticket to watch the game, but they still booed. It's like you paid for a ticket that helps, this ticket goes into their pockets, but yet you're still booing, so who's the real loser? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. But it's like, this team just won you a Super Bowl. Your city. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're booing them because I don't even think they were kneeling, but I think they were just, you know, trying to support the whole narrative against racism. You know what I mean? And like I said, I think politics should stay out of the sport of football, but we're in 2020 and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, I think the NFL players really have no choice in it. I think Roger Goodell comes and say, oh, we need to support this narrative. Go out here. I don't think the players really have anything to do about it, so they have to just kind of go with it. But the fact that you guys boo this team that just won you a Super Bowl, it either shows you're racist or you're a hypocrite. Like, that's just my take on it. My thing is, if you're going to boycott the NFL, that's fine. But don't get mad at me because I want to watch an entertaining rigged sport that I like to watch. It's no different than you watching WWE. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're two are identical because football is a real sport, but I'm just saying, let me be at peace. And you be at peace. You be at peace for boycotting. You let me be at peace for watching the NFL. Deal? Can we agree to disagree without you having to tell me you're boycotting the NFL every fucking goddamn 8 minutes?